Welcome back to the GSL Code S. Today, we've seen already so many incredible games. We actually don't know who's going to get through to the round of 16, who's going to go down to the up and down matches. We'll decide whether or not you stay in Code S or get knocked down to Code A.
We have absolutely no idea yet. I think Choya has definitely a good chance, so he's going up against TheWind, someone who really doesn't get to practice as much because he is a head coach.
Kind of odd to see a head coach here in Code S. But, you know, he's good.
He is. He's solid, man.
Definitely got the brains of a head coach. The countdown's begun. PVZ, Choya against TheWind. It's going to be a pretty epic match. And the map will, of course, be Metalopolis. So get ready for some more StarCraft 2 awesomeness here with Taste and Tastosis here at the GSL. In the red, at the north, our Protoss player. He's got a unique and tricky style. Can he make it to the round of 16?
Choya for you.
Choya for you.
There he is.
New
haircut.
Yep. And now to the south, our Zerg player. He's the head coach of OGS. He is.
I think my grandma has the same frames as Choya on those glasses.
It's the frames that what is it? The how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop Al has?
Is it?
Yeah. Huh. Thank you, Intel, for making this event possible, and G-Skill. Without sponsors like you guys, this just wouldn't be possible.
That's right. It would not. Need those sponsors.
Yep.
Well, Choya gonna find TheWind pretty quickly. Cross spots as far away as they can possibly get. TheWind has to be happy about that. This map becomes epic for PVZs oftentimes in these spots. Only the winner will go on to the round of 16. It's a super important match. Both players definitely gonna bust out their best strategies, their best chance to win.
Wouldn't be surprised if Choya goes for a 3 warp gate fast expand.
Yeah, but he's shown a lot of warp gate rushes in the past. Maybe one of those as well.
Yeah, that's certainly possible. He's very good at it.
You know, in fact, with seeing that TheWind is going for a pull for speed build, that actually, believe it or not, makes 4 gating more powerful in a lot of ways.
Well, they get their second hatch up late.
Yeah, and their economy is actually going to be a little bit behind. They aren't going to be able to produce quite as many units. But of course, they do have the speedlings out, which, if used correctly, can stall your warp gate rush going across a map this long. There's a lot of things to take in.
All right. Been canceled.
Choya going to his old fallback, the easiest build in all of StarCraft 2 that's pro level.
He is, he's going to do it, man.
Yeah, and let me tell you about this build, everyone. You go 4 warp gates off of 1 gas, and oh, look at that! Oh, what is he doing?
What?
What?
Oh, wow.
What is he doing? I have no idea what's going on here.
Well, that's really interesting.
What is going on?
Well, he could cancel it, I guess.
TheWind, by the way, is making a second hatch in his main.
I'm actually totally confused by what I've seen here. I mean, that is a lot of lost time.
I guess it takes a long time to build, so he's just going to cancel it now.
Does he let it finish? It finished! Well, let's see here.
Okay, he's not doing his build, by the way, the Choya 4 gate, where you just Mongoloid him. But what is he doing? And TheWind's response of making a hatch his main, I love that. I have to actually say, I love that. His economy is going to be really, really strong.
And what's he hiding over here? Well, we didn't get a shot of it. We will soon. Hatchery on the way now.
Yeah.
There's something in Choya's base at the upper right. We need to get a shot of here pretty soon.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Twilight Council.
Twilight Council. That was so weird, making the cybernetics core tasteless.
Evolution chamber now. I wonder if Zerg senses the danger. Think he's going to go for DTs?
I think so. I do think so. But it could be Blink Stalker Rush. That can be a very strong rush. Not really seen all that much nowadays. Yeah, it's DTs Tasteless. Now I know that. The Dark Shrine. That's what enables them to build DTs. Stop asking dumb questions. Well,
we got the hatchery on the way. And it's going to be 3 hatcheries. He's not going to be able to get a third base as quickly. Man, I'm curious about this build. You know, whenever I see a build like this that is clearly very intentional, very direct, I wonder, how good is this? You know, he spent 300 minerals to essentially delay a 300 mineral hatchery.
That's, yeah, it was almost at 250 minerals. That is interesting, Tasteless. Now, here's the other interesting thing. There's already a Spore Crawler out, but there is a proxy pylon, so the DTs are going to get there very fast. Now, TheWind, as long as he has a decent number of units, there's only going to be 2 DTs coming, because there's only 2 warp gates. Now, those are obviously going to allow choya to do whatever he wants for a little bit.
You know, I suppose, even if the DTs don't get in, he can probably delay...
Oh, he has 2 Spore Crawlers now. Oh, wow.
Oh, very nice. He could probably delay the third base.
Yeah, certainly.
And
delay
then just
it a bit.
try to say 2 base on 2 base.
Delay him from attacking for a while, but
yeah.
I think TheWind is going to have a pretty strong lead here because he's got the 3 hatches up. He's already got, only 26 drones, but he's making a ton of drones right now.
Oh, he's going to slip in. Nope. Spoke too soon. Ling intercepted and escaped.
Wow, so. All right, so the DTs look like they aren't going to do anything for now. We'll see if he can maybe harass them a little bit later.
Zerg are taking the extractors. Whoop, spoke too soon. I was going to say you can use the DTs to relocate the Spore Crawler and then try to run into the main.
Yeah.
Do some damage that way.
I don't think they detect while they're unburrowed, actually. I know. In fact, I know they don't.
More gateways on the way.
Now, will he go into Blink Stalkers? Or maybe just take up to High Templars? I don't know.
Well, this is interesting. We got 3 hatch on 2 base.
Now, what I wanted to say earlier about the drones
is
true. He's got 48 drones right now.
Damn.
So insane economy by TheWind. That's why I said, wow, when you get that second hatch in the main, that means he's going to be 3 hatching it, which means ridiculous amounts of larvae, ridiculous amounts of drones. You can't normally just do that. But when your opponent makes a Cybernetics core and lets it finish and you're natural, then yeah, you can. There's great counters by TheWind. And TheWind already taking that third base Tasteless. I'm loving it.
Normally...
it's like McDonald's, but I actually am loving
it. Normally we... I'm sure a lot of our viewers are like, why didn't he drop that... the fake Zealot inside the Protoss's main? He needed that Overseer inside the expansion area to make sure he could get other bases up.
Sorry to get Spore Crawlers elsewhere. May as well do that.
Even though he didn't get in there, he had a good idea of what the unit composition was.
By the way,
6 gate.
What we just saw was that, yeah, it's going to be Blink against Mutas. So this is the best build outcome that choya could hope for. But TheWind is in a great position to go Mutas. He's so far away. He's already taking a third base. He's already fully droned up. He's got 3 hatches already. And the 3 hatches are going to allow him to make an infinity amount of Zerglings. He's going to have a sick amount of Zerglings to go with his Mutalisks. So it's actually a pretty awesome time to go Mutas. You barely ever see it in this matchup anymore, but here we are.
Another fake Phoenix comes in here. He sees the Mutas. He sees a Spire. There's no way he doesn't know what's coming towards him.
Yeah.
Ling Muta now.
Now that, you know, obviously choya already making some cannons, getting ready. He's already got that +1 attack. He's already got Blink, so he's got everything he needs to deal with this for now.
Yeah.
He should temp up. I did it again. Tech up to High Templars. You definitely want High Templars in the mix against Mutas. Stalker want to get away so bad. I've already died once. It hurts so bad. All right. So, choya wants to take a third base, as we see.
Yeah, you just got to be careful. He has enough to bend with. Nice job with blinking. Always got to be Very careful when you engage Stalkers and Blink.
Now look at the mini-map, and look at also what we just saw, the Overlord migration. He's sending things everywhere. He wants to have as much view of the map as possible to make his mutas more effective. Now I don't see any Roachhorn, I don't see any Hydralisk Den. I just see Mutalist upgrades and Mutalist being made. So right now he is up to 12 mutas. He's starting doing some pretty serious damage with them.
And Zerg just continuing to kind of consume the map. These positions generally favor Zerg. It's hard for Protoss to get all the way across the map without Zergnitis swarming, dropping, counterattacking. You name it, they can do it.
Yeah. Now, TheWind is dealing perfectly with all this. He's taking additional bases. Each base he takes, he has the Overseer there until he has a Spore Crawler up. Just great decision making on his part. And there you go. Templar Archives, third base going up for Choya. But TheWind needs to start poking and prodding with his mutas. Yes, it's scary because the Stalkers have Blink, but he basically has to keep all those Stalkers in the same place. They need to be together, or they lose their efficiency. So TheWind needs to actually make him run all over the map and get some kills that way.
Here come the mutas now. Nice, gonna get rid of that Archon easily. Now he can blink and
Will
chase.
he blink? There you
There you
go.
go. That's why it's not worth it to get that pylon. -2 mutas just there because of that blink.
Yep. Never want to stall for things like that against the Blink Stalkers. Was that the first time you saw him blink? I don't know.
Twice, or second time.
Okay. So he did know there was Blink.
Infestor mount.
Right now, we do have 166 supply for TheWind, 123 for Choya.
DT here doing some damage. 3 kills.
You know, TheWind is playing magnificently. Look at this. Sending in, he has a ton of Zerglings, as I was saying earlier. That is going to help him out so much against these Stalkers. And will he have enough good force fields? But it looks like TheWind may be eliminating Choya here.
Just too many Mutalisks, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see, though. The cannon in the back does force Mutalisk to run away. He can blink forward again. He has to
Should.
cool down his time. Nope, doesn't do it.
Well, let's go over what just happened there. That was so good for TheWind. He took out a ton of Stalkers, gas units, while losing mostly just Zerglings. Very cheap mineral units. And in Mutalist battles, it's all about gas units versus gas units. So TheWind has done a superb job here. Gained a pretty big advantage.
Eventually,
But now he's going to want to get out of there.
Eventually, he's going to want to have to switch out of Mutant
Wow,
Link.
I can't believe he's actually staying for that.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
Yeah,
Ouch,
that was.
and that's why you don't do that.
So
You can't stay with Mutaling for the entire game. He eventually he's got to switch into higher tech. He's only doing this so he can secure the map. We saw this in Code A, I believe it was yesterday with Junwei actually, for the entire long game staying Mutaling, and eventually the Protoss just had a solid army, killed him off.
tasteless. A mothership is being made.
Ooh, sexy.
Now, obviously, the Vortex is going to be insane against mutas. Blanket the floor with Psystorms as it's running out.
Let's say, yeah.
And the mutas are all gone. Now, will TheWind actually switch techs? Because unless there's Psystorm out there, you know, sometimes Zerg players can feel comfortable just making mutas all game. Hive is done. Crater Spire on the way, so yeah, he's going to switch over to some Broodlords.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Excuse me.
I think Vortex would be quite good against Broodlords as well.
Yeah. Corruptors on the way. Mothership is just about to pop out. I wonder if TheWind will notice the game lag. I think actually, if he looks at Nexus, he's going to be able to tell.
Yeah, he should
Look
be
at
able
this,
to
taking out pylons, going to slow down the production of Choya.
Beautiful by TheWind.
Yeah, these Zerglings, they're totally expendable. Taking a lot of hits from those mutas. And he's going to want to run away as the, the Stalkers get up here.
Guess might as well get the
Even
Nexus.
takes out the Nexus, very nice.
Dark Shrine goes down as well, or will go down. Mark my words.
This has been an extremely good attack by TheWind.
Don't let him see those buildings.
Yeah, the mothership is out, tasteless. Fearsome time for any player facing down a mothership.
Now when you get the mothership out, you want to turtle for a little bit.
I think so. You know, build up some energy, build up your army, Because the Mothership is going to give you an insane advantage with one Vortex.
It's about time we're seeing players use the Mothership.
Yeah.
There's no reason to not get it. Yeah.
Thing is, it's like, well, Vortex is just that good.
Now, I know some Mothership is slow. Stalkers only have one blink.
Yeah.
Once you get that pylon again, I don't know if this is worth it, though.
The Wind right now is upgrading, as you see on the production tab, Neural Parasite and getting Infestors. So he wants to steal the Mothership.
That is funny.
That is funny.
That had not even occurred to me.
Infested Mothership. It's funny that they can shoot a 10 buff to take it. And wow, that's a lot of Zerg on the Stasis. But as you've said many times, there's just StarCraft 2 cannons, not StarCraft 1 cannons.
Yeah.
And the Wind, once again, deciding to engage with his Mutas.
I'm amazed at how often he's okay doing that. You know?
I'm amazed that we never see any Psy Storm.
So he's just not getting... He's getting Archons.
Yeah.
Which is a bit odd.
Choya getting ready to take a 4th base. His Mothership having plenty of energy now to cast any spell it wants. You know, a max energy Mothership can cast 2 Vortex. 2 Vortex being better than 1 Vortex.
That is true. And of course, its other ability allows it to relocate units under it. So, you know, let's say you don't have a pylon in a battle, you can still warp stuff in and call it in.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to go for something like that. The Mothership is very distinctly moving towards the Zerg main. Nope. It's just in the control group with everything else.
You know,
one control group, 55 units in it.
Protoss are pretty mobile, but... Oh, hold that thought, though.
Good counterattack. He knows where the army of Protoss is. And once again, the Warp Gate's going to be rendered useless. In fact, taking out some cannons now, too. The Wind wants to kill everything. He's greedy. But the good type of greedy, tasteless. Ooh, the Cybernetics Core getting out. The second Cybernetics Core we've seen die this game. And those Stalkers not going to do all that good a job against Zergans and Mutas.
Yep, he needs more Stalkers together there. Very nice. I think Choya's in a lot of trouble, man.
What is Choya's plan here?
I think he's waiting for the Zerg to head-on engage it with him.
Which the Wind is never going to do, because the Wind is a head coach, man. He actually knows what's going on hardcore. You know, you realize, oh, LOL, you are so far away from me. I'm just going to keep running around. But Ultras right now are being made. There's a lot of Zealots and Archons and a Mothership out, so interesting unit choice.
160 supply?
Also, the Broodlord's about to hit the main base, tasteless. And yeah, he's at 192 against 161. 161 supply. Choya is going. He's going for the attack.
He's going to give up on the Broodlords over there.
We are going to see the Mothership stolen, tasteless. The Neural Parasites are ready. And once he does that, maybe cast a couple Vortex, then the Ultras could kill everything as it pops out. That'd be pretty funny.
All right, here we go. Oh, denied.
Poor guy.
Oh, careful. Getting his own unit sucked in there.
The Archon's getting ready to fight everything as it comes out. No?
Well, the Broodlords have won in the game here. As they come out, as you can see, everything from Protoss dies.
A lot of counterattacking, a lot of base trading going on. Those Broodlords being pretty fearsome so far. Choya making warp gates all over the map. He actually is remaking his Cybernetics Core just now. Excuse me. And here's the thing. Choya's walking back now, but what does he have that hits air? He has, let's see, 12 Stalkers, 1 Archon, and a Mothership. That's against 18 Mutas and 7 Corruptors, and 5 Broodlords. Guess what wins that battle, tasteless?
I'm going to put my money on the Zerg.
Yeah.
You know, Broodlords are hard to fight because your units will always default and attack the Broodlings. You have to micro to win.
Yeah. Well, the Wind looking like he is just giving poor Choya the runaround here, tasteless. Literally.
Here we go. I believe this will be the final battle.
Yeah, we may see a vortex pretty quickly here.
He needs to do something. He's not going to elect to do it. There we go.
And
nice
actually
dodge.
misses most of the units there.
Yeah, Mothership will go down.
And choya is dead, man. He's only got 26 supply.
Ouch.
Still trying to warp in units. Not going to be enough against all these bad boy ultras coming in.
That's going to be a win here for the Wind. The Wind actually moving on to round of 16. Kodes, ouch.
choya very unhappy with himself.
Defeat. I can only imagine he's thinking about that Warp Gate rush and his other PvP. GG.
Wow. Wow. So the Wind goes in the top 16 of Kodes, very happy. Punches you. I hope you weren't watching this on a 3D monitor.
Hope your face wasn't too close to the screen.
Yeah. Well, choya, obviously devastated. He will be in the up and down matches, so he's still got chances.
Yeah.
All right,
well,
it's
we're
time
going to
for
have
an
interview time now. We'll be back in a little bit. We're not done today. We still have one more game left. So we'll be right back. Enjoy the interview. John, our translator, will take care of that for you.